Kelly, I'm so glad autumn is finally here. I've been waiting for this seasonal delicacy for the whole year.
Well, I'm a foodie like you are, so I think we're thinking of the same thing. So let's say it together.
Harry crab. Autumn in Hong Kong means one important thing. The much anticipated Harry crab season is back. If you're a crab lover, I'm sure you've been craving for this special kind of meat, as well as their creamy, luxuriously textured and flavorful roe.
Who doesn't love steamed Harry crab roll dumpling, and egg white with Harry crab roll? But today, let's spice things up a bit. Chef Kenny Chan has not only cracked the crab shells open, but he's also come up with a range of creative dishes using the rich reddish-orange roll.
If food is considered a piece of art, then chefs are definitely artists. The puff pastry here is deep-fried to perfection and showcases the chef's fabulous culinary skills. Chef Chen intends to put forward his food for aesthetic appreciation. Speaking of aesthetic, the chef here has actually come up with some very interesting and artistic takes on Harry crab as well as Harry crab roll.
Well, this deep-fried puff with crab roe and crab meat was definitely a pleasant surprise. Chef Chan just told me that he first froze the crab roe and then wrapped it in pastry, then deep-fried it for 5 minutes.
I mean, who doesn't like deep-fried crispy pastry? And the amount of crab roll fillings inside it is just mind-blowing. This is satisfaction to the max in every bite.
Well, deep-fried foods is definitely my guilty pleasure, so this is perfect for me.
Perfect for me too. And this is another creative dish. This smoked crab shell is filled with Harry crab meat and cheese.
The crab shell filled with crab meat, crab roe, and cheese is baked for 10 minutes, then cold smoked with osmanthus wood. It smells so fresh and tastes delicious. What a great combo.
More often than not, we only use 1 or 2 senses like taste and sight when we eat. To enrich the dining experience, here's a dish which requires the diners to engage their sense of smell. The stuffed crab shell is smoked with osmanthus wood, adding an interesting layer of flavor to the dish.
Chef Chen said he always wanted to create new dishes and new cooking styles. Here, the steamed soup is mainly cooked with morel and white edible tree fungus because their flavors pair well with Harry crab meat and crab roe. And the combination turns out to be exceptionally rich and flavorful.
The highlight of this dish is the Harry crab essential oil, a delicate ingredient that is made with 50 Harry crabs.
The chef has to drip the 8 white pearls into the essential oil, which has been heated up to 60 degrees. It has to be cooked in the right temperature, or the 8 white will burn.
All the dishes were so good, and I never would have thought that there are so many ways to prepare the Harry crab.
That's why I always like to compare a good chef to a good artist. I think they always have to be super creative and willing to try new things. And lucky for us, we got to know some today.
Coming up next, let's dress up for the